Hey everybody, Alice D21 here with the old mobile terrain Dominator. First thing you might notice is different about it is the paint. It was the factory MTD red before with the Yard Machines decal across the hood, and now, as of recently, actually I can't remember what day it was exactly I did it, but it is a satin. It's a burgundy with like a satin finish. Up close you can see it's not real shiny. It's like it's kind of flat almost, but I really like it. Also, I've been painting the frame and chassis. You can see it's already kind of scratched up, but that's no big deal. The back here has been painted as well. Oh, my outer 3-link bars, I painted them blue just because, you know, gotta have that kind of stuff stand out, you know. And the bumper is black as well. So yeah, I really like the way it turned out. I was going to do a gloss red at first, and I found this other paint here, this Krylon stuff. It was just burgundy, but it was satin. It wasn't gloss, and it looked really nice, so I figured I'd do the whole thing like that. Oh, I also patched the hole where the deck lift lever was. First of all, for looks. Second of all, mud would come through here and get all over the back of my leg. I don't really want that, so yeah, it looks nice though too, so can't beat that. I never painted my brake handle. I don't really know what color I would want to paint that, but you know, whatever. My coils are still orange. I kind of want to repaint them just because they're a little scratched. Paint them orange again, Alice Chalmers orange, obviously, because that's what they're Alice Chalmers springs. So gotta keep them that color. So I'm going to open the hood and show you my latest upgrade that I'm actually pretty happy with. How you can see it's a little scratched up there because sometimes I forget to pull back the lever. You can see it hits. I got to pull back the lever and open the hood. Oh, it's my new air filter. I guess I haven't shown you that on, it's on HLTF, but I haven't shown you guys that on YouTube yet, so there it is. Do a little thing on that, I guess. Just a little, I don't know, like 4 inches, something like that, filter that I got from a local hardware store. A couple of cigarette tin lids, really badly painted. Didn't wire wheel that or nothing, just sprayed some really crummy black paint on it. And welded some kind of bolt bent thing and bolts into the bottom, and that's what holds the wing nut and holds it together. And then it's like a piece of rad hose, upper or lower rad hose, I have no idea. And it's made into my factory airbox plastic piece there. I just sealed it all up. It's part of this left here, but there's no hole. It's all sealed up with stuff. There's also a little support. You can slide it back and forth to adjust it. Just kind of goes there. I probably could put a gear clamp on there just to really hold her, but it'll be alright. It doesn't move around a whole lot, so that's that. But anyway, the big upgrade I was talking about, I guess some of you from the last video remember the steering box was that little cast aluminum worm gear box out of a little 2-stroke rototiller. It did work really nice. It had a nice ratio to it. It seemed pretty durable, but I think that the output gear or the worm gear, whichever one, was a little worn out because there was quite a bit of play. I don't have it here. I wish I brought it here because I could show you what I mean, but basically if you're driving along, you could hold the steering wheel solid and the wheels could still do that, just turn, and it wouldn't feed back into the wheel because there was play in the box. So a pitman arm, you could move it without turning the other shaft. Well, I can't do anything about that. If I bought new parts for the box, it would probably cost me more than that little box is worth. So it wasn't broken, but it just needed to be upgraded, and I definitely got an upgrade. Yes sir, 1965 GMC pickup truck steering box. You see the fuel line kind of hits on there. Not really worried about that, but anyway, yes sir, that is my new steering box. There is. I'll try and show you how little play there really is. See, the wheels turn pretty much instantly if you're looking really carefully. I had to do a new pitman arm and everything. It's kind of cruddy looking. It's got a bunch of braces welded on there. I could have done something better, but yes sir. You see the mounts in there. I used the original hole for the old pitman arm there. This is still cut out. I might, now that I don't need that bearing in there, I might weld that back on, take those bolts out, and weld a plate back in to strengthen it, and just so it look better. There's the pitman arm. It's an old tie rod end off a little Ford Focus or something like that, I think. The grease fitting on it. And it goes down to the drag link. You can see the steering arm is on the opposite side. It used to be over here, now it's on the right hand side. And the tie rod is no longer on the back, it's on the front. That's because I looked at my steering box here. I'm glad I noticed this before I started putting it all together. And if I had left it the way it was and hooked it all up, my steering would have been backwards. Like, I steer left, it steers right sort of thing. Which is not ideal. So, the only problem is that my Ackerman angles are completely backwards. My outside wheel turns sharper than the inside, I think. So that should be easily fixable. I just got to cut the steering arms and weld them back on, angle them and weld them back on. So, but it's still not too bad. The ratio is really nice. If I get it all the way, steer with one hand even when it's not moving. See that one's trying to steer sharper than the other one, so it doesn't turn very sharp right now. So right here, 1, 2 1/4. So 2 1/4 lock to lock. I think that's a little bit higher than the old ratio, but it's still really nice. I get pretty much no bump steer. If it is, it feeds back to the wheel because there's no play in the box like the other one, but I can pretty much control it at all times, even if I really ram it into something. So I really like this new setup though. I don't think I can break that box anytime. But another thing I just recently did, I haven't put this on ATLTF or anything yet. Little steering damper. You can probably tell that's a door cylinder for like a screen door. That's what closes your door when you open it. I just used that bolt there, which was welded on there from a long time ago. That was for my panhard rod, I think. Obviously I have the axle locator. I don't need a panhard rod anymore, so it's not used, but there's this little bracket here that allows it to flex, because sometimes it needs to go up or down a little bit, and it's just clamped onto the tie rod with a U-bolt. It seems to work pretty good. It doesn't make the steering really stiff or anything. I was worried about that, but it seems pretty nice though. You can see I was steering with one hand when it's parked, so it can't be too bad, right? I don't really know if it has helped with my bump steer at all, because like I said, there was just that little bit, but it definitely didn't hinder anything. It kind of looks cool too. I'm not gonna lie. You see, it's sitting a little funny. That side is higher up. I'm not really sure why. It almost makes me think that one of my coils isn't quite sitting in the bucket properly, but I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so that's that. That's the new, there's a hood here, I guess. See, the lights still work, really bright. It's not quite as bright for some reason. I got a bad connection in one of them. It doesn't come on at all times sometimes here. Oh, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that new steering, that's really nice stuff. It's good for crawling and things, because the old one, you could crawl, but if the wheel caught on something, it would turn it the other way, and I couldn't control it because the play in the box was just, not that great. But this setup, I really like it. I don't think I'm going to need to change it anytime soon. Maybe upgrade the pitman arm or something if it ever breaks, but I don't think it will. I had it break on me once already. Yeah, I welded another brace on it. It seems to be holding up really well. I really was abusing her today, so. And nothing broke. Everything seems to work. There's lots of torque to turn the wheels around. Not that I have huge wheels, they're just 16s. But they're definitely bigger than stock. And with the kind of stuff I do to this thing, you want lots of torque at the wheels, because if you're trying to turn a stock setup against something and it skips or strips or breaks a gear right off, it kind of sucks. But this setup, I don't think that's ever going to happen. So, yeah, just a little walk around here. Very shaky walk around, I guess. Turn the wheels a little bit, get like a poser shot here. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, those are the newest things I've done on her lately, just the paint and that big steering upgrade. It's quite an upgrade in my opinion. Maybe be able to use that other little box for something in the future, I already don't know, but not for steering because there's too much play in it. But anyway, so yeah, if you like this, let me know, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.